guys doing? So yeah, we're out of Nashville, Tennessee. Just drove up, nice short drive. A really nice place you guys have here. And you already met Dominic. So yeah, we're gonna play you guys some just a lot of original tunes and some stuff that's been on my older CDs that I've made myself, some stuff that I'll hopefully be recording on my new album with Warner Brothers, and some cover songs that we like to do live with our band. Kick it off with a little, it's called Leaving Lonely Behind. Ready, bro? Well, I've often wondered why I've always tortured myself with my past, reliving mistakes, choices I made, time flat on my back. Yeah, I've been knocked down so many times. I'm gonna pick myself up, starting tonight. I'm leaving lonely behind. Singing a new song. This heartache won't hold me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. Oh yeah. Well, I finally learned love will get burned every once in a while, but you got to keep going, rolling mile after mile. There's a whole world out there waiting on me. So much I haven't done, so much I gotta see. I'm leaving lonely behind. I'm getting on with my life, and I'm looking forward to never looking back. Letting go of holding on. It's time I started singing a new song. This heartache won't hold me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. Oh yeah. I'm letting go, holding on. It's time I started singing a new song. This heartache won't hold me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. No, this heartache won't hold me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. Oh yeah. Leaving lonely behind for the rest of my life. I'm leaving lonely behind. Yeah, yeah. Leaving lonely behind. Oh. Thank you so much. So this next tune I wrote with a good friend of mine back in Nashville. I've been writing for a publisher called Warner Chappell. They're kind of the sister publisher to Warner Brothers. Surprisingly, though, they have nothing to do with one another except for they're in the same building, so they probably split the rent. But I showed up. We started writing pretty late this day, and it was about noon. We just went ahead and met for lunch, just kind of chilling. And I was like, I've been writing a lot of slow songs lately, and Jim was like, yeah, me too. It's like, let's write something fun today. He's like, you got any ideas? I'm like, I do, actually. I said, I tried to write it the other day. Guys didn't like it. I said, I tried to write it with a guy yesterday, and he just didn't get it. So we ended up writing another slow song. So he was like, well, what's your idea? I was like, well, it's something that I think everybody says, and they all have their own version of it. And I couldn't resist. And we just kind of had fun with it and this, that, and the other. And it's been fun. We've been playing it live a lot with the band, and it goes over well. But it's called Baby Making Music. So I hope you guys like it. Ready? Comes in from a long day of working way too hard. I can tell she's tired, but she still gives me that smile. I said, baby, come on over here to my loving arms. I'll kick the coffee table over, you turn the radio dial, put on some baby making music. Open up our best bottle of strawberry wine, baby. Things get going strong, we'll be grooving to the baby making music all night long. Old school R&B or something more hillbilly, whatever makes you happy, baby, I can't get enough. We can laugh and dance and drink all night till we get a little silly, or we can get right down to the nitty-gritty. Come on, let's turn it up, put on some baby making music. Open up our best bottle of strawberry wine, baby. Things get going strong, we'll be moving to the baby making music all night long. Let your worries fall to the floor. Let's find out what these songs are for. Put on some baby making music. Open up our best bottle of strawberry wine, baby. Things get going strong, we'll be moving to the baby making music all night long. Moving to the baby making music all night long. Moving to the baby making music all night long. Thank you, thank you. All right. This one isn't slow, but it's a little more serious. This is I made a CD about a year and a half ago. It's called It Ain't Just Music, and this was one of the tracks that's on there. Picked up his duffel bag, climbed up on that bus, left his hometown girl Sunday caller from a payphone. Went out and did his thing, motels and guitar strings. 1 month turned into 2, and when the tour was through, the house was cold and empty when he got back home. Yeah, hard rain washed out a gravel road. If you treat somebody like that, well, they won't be waiting when you get back. 'Cause time's got a way of changing everything, you know. And a hard rain washes out a gravel road. It happened in a car with a boy she met. She cried her eyes out when she took the test. Gave her baby girl to a foster home. 16 years went by and she took the drive. She finally tracked it down when she changed her mind. There's not much to say to someone you've never known. Yeah, hard rain washed out a gravel road. If you treat somebody like that, well, they won't be waiting when you get back. 'Cause time's got a way of changing everything, you know. And a hard rain washes out a gravel road. She's trying to say bridge that's burned. 2 broken hearts, 1 lesson learned. Don't leave your love out on some lonesome highway. If you treat somebody like that, well, they won't be waiting when you get back. 'Cause time's got a way of changing everything, you know. And a hard rain washes out a gravel road. Oh, oh, oh. A hard rain washes out a gravel road. Thank you. Gosh, that song, I wrote that with my producer at the time. His name's Brett Jones, and I met him through a friend. When I first moved to Nashville, I actually dropped out of, I went to 2 years to Tallahassee Community College, and then I started the nursing program at Florida State University and was going to be a nurse practitioner one day and have my own practice and all this stuff. And got suckered into going to this talent competition with my cousin and dropped out of school and moved to Nashville. But after waiting tables and hosting at the steakhouse there down by Music Row, met some people and kind of led me to this guy. I went in to sing some demos for him, and he wasn't there when I got there. It's just me and the engineer, and we're singing. We're like halfway through the second one, and he comes in and he's like, "Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, do it like this. Do it like that." And I'm like, good Lord, you can't make this man happy, you know? And it was only like my second and third demo I'd ever sang in the studio. And he was pretty cool. He actually liked my voice, and we talked a lot about stuff and started writing together. And he helped me get my writing deal at Warner Chapel. And he was a big catalyst in a lot of different things, but kind of took me under his wing with the writing and stuff, and really helped me out a lot there. But he wrote this next song. We co-wrote the last song together. He wrote this next song quite a long time ago, but it really suits me to a T. I'm from Florida. I kind of have dual residency in Florida and Georgia. My mom and my sisters are there. My dad and the majority of my family are down in Florida, but I've kind of gone back and forth from the 2 states since I was 6 years old and always been torn between the 2. But So this is, send this one out to my mom and my sisters down in Georgia. They misspelled my name on the sign that says I'm playing here tonight. When you've been singing your heart out, it's hard to describe what that feels like. But Mama calls me every Sunday, that's what's been going on, how my songs are doing, and when I'm coming home. There's a place down in Georgia where they treat me like a king. There's a girl who still wants me if I fall short of this dream. So if this town don't need me and they tell me pack my bags, there's a place down in Georgia that'll still take me back. The day I told my daddy, don't count on me to come back to his farm. All he said was, son, go on up there and try to roll that star. And I told that girl the day I left, don't call me anymore, 'cause she could do better. I don't know what she's waiting for. There's a place down in Georgia where they treat me like a king. There's a girl who still wants me if I fall short of this dream. So if this town don't need me and they tell me pack my bags, there's a place down in Georgia that'll still take me back. The only reason that I've come this far are those people south of here, dear to my heart. There's a place down in Georgia where they treat me like a king. There's a girl who still wants me if I fall short of this dream. So if this town don't need me and they tell me pack my bags, there's a place down in Georgia that'll still take me back. Oh, if this old town don't need me and they tell me pack my bags, there's a place down in Georgia that'll always take me back. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was pretty cool when I started working with Brett. I didn't know who he was. His name sounded familiar, but I always like to watch at the end of the videos on CMT and stuff where it shows the writer credits. I really pay attention now because there's nothing like being in a room with somebody and be like, man, have you heard that song on the radio, that such and such song? God, I hate that. Then they're like, yeah, I wrote that. It's a horrible feeling. So you got to pay attention to those sort of things. But I came to find out Brett had written like so many of my favorite songs. I was like, calling Mom. I'm like, Mom, this guy wants to be my producer. He wrote Better Man, Better Off, Little Past Little Rock, You Won't Ever Be Lonely, You Gotta Love That. And I was like, I can't believe he likes me. You know, he's like the real deal. He's good, you know. So, but he is I've been hanging on to that song for about 4 years, I think. Gosh, I don't know. And he's called me up 3 times now because Billy Currington's been in the studio recording. And Billy, I'm like, dude, as long as I've held on to this song, please don't let Billy have it. He's like, called me up the other day. He goes, hey, what's going on, man? You guys working on your record? You got Georgia yet? What's going on with that? I was like, yeah, we're going to next time. We only kept 5 songs this first time. Oh. He goes, I was just wondering because Billy called me up, asked me about it today. He really likes it. He wish he would have cut it on his first record. And I'm like, I'll tell him, too bad. I'm cutting it on my first record. So, anyhow, here's I think one of my influences back in the day was Mr. Vince Gill. So we'll do a little Liza Jane for you. Dom, you want to do some picking? Do it, brother. All right, come on. Why don't you call me little Liza Jane? You got that body, you got that frame. So why don't you call me little Liza Jane? Girl, I've got it bad for you. There ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Know my name. So why don't you call me little Liza Jane? Girl, I got it bad for you. There ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Little Liza Jane, little Liza, little Liza Jane, little Liza Jane, little yeah, little Liza Jane, little Liza Jane. Oh, it was about 5 to 5 on Friday. We were all getting ready to go. The boss man started screaming and his veins began to show. He said, you come with me, 'cause you're gonna have to stay. Yeah, my heart was a thumping and I was a jumping. had to get away. Some days you gotta dance, live it up when you get the chance. When the world doesn't make no sense and you're feeling just a little too tense, loosen up those chains and dance. I was talking with my baby over a small glass of tea. She asked a loaded question. She said, how do you feel about me? My mind was a racing, I was a pacing, but the words just wouldn't come. Yeah, there was only one thing left to do. Feel it coming on. Some days you gotta dance, live it up when you get the chance. When the world doesn't make no sense and you're feeling just a little too tense, loosen up those chains and dance. Come on. Some days you gotta dance, live it up when you get the chance. When the world doesn't make no sense and you're feeling just a little too tense, loosen up those chains and dance. You gotta loosen up those chains and dance. Come on, loosen up those chains and dance. That's funny. I think I caught him off guard with that one. That's how we do it live. We kind of just cram those two together. Most of you probably know that as a Dixie Chicks song. Somebody's calling me right now. I just can't help but wonder who it is.
Answer it.
It's my sister. Should I answer it?
Yeah.
Hang on a second, guys. Hey, I can't really talk right now. I'm on stage in front of about 3 million people. You hear them laughing? Say hi to Mandy, everybody. Come on. Do you hear him? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed? You should be. They're all laughing and smirking at you. I'm just kidding. Okay, I gotta go, seriously. I'll call you back in a little bit. And I love you too. Bye. Always wanted to do that. And they're recording this tonight too, so the label's gonna see it. Wonder what they'll think about it. You guys signed me. I mean, gosh, I don't know what you're getting yourselves into. I wrote this next song on an airplane. I have a wonderful girlfriend, and she's from a wonderful place out west in Washington State, and it's a beautiful town. And we had our first kiss out there, and it was like sitting on a tree that fell, like right in the middle of this like meadow that was just like this clearing right in the middle of the tree. It was beautiful out there. And she took me to this park, and there's this big boulder thing, and I was like, I want to kiss you up there. And then we were walking out on their property there. There's like 30 acres or something like that, and there's a stream and a little island, and I was like, I want to kiss you on that little island over there. And so on the way back home, we didn't, we were still kind of new, so I just kind of flew out to visit her before she moved to Nashville to go to school, to be a nurse, actually, which is ironic, because that's what I was going to do. She's going to be a nurse practitioner, and I'm going to play guitar, so she'll be my sugar mom. She doesn't know that yet. Cat's out of the bag because she's sitting right there. Hi, honey. So anyhow, I wrote this whole song on the plane, and I was pretty surprised in myself because, usually a 4-hour plane ride's pretty boring and dull, but I was pretty amped up about the trip, I guess. So I wrote this little tune for her. On top of a mountain, the hood of my car, on a train going nowhere, when you're dreaming in my arms, in a field of wildflowers, your mama's rocking chair. There's no doubt about it, girl, I wanna kiss you everywhere. Oh, and I don't care who's watching, what they think or what they say. Hey, when I'm wrapped up in your arms, they all disappear anyway. Just pick a spot on the map, doesn't matter where it's at, what it takes to get there. 'Cause I wanna kiss you everywhere. In a church you grew up in, at the front of the aisle, for all the world to see, like it's going out of style. Well, the children have come and gone, and it's gray in your hair. We'll make the cutest old couple, babe, 'cause I'm gonna kiss you everywhere. Oh, and I don't care who's watching, what they think or what they say. Yeah, when I'm wrapped up in your arms, they all disappear anyway. Just pick a spot on the map, doesn't matter where it's at, what it takes to get there. 'Cause I wanna kiss you everywhere. When this life is over, honey, don't be scared. Even when we get to heaven, I'm even gonna kiss you there. Oh, and I don't care who's watching, what they think or what they say. And when I'm wrapped up in your arms, they all disappear anyway. Just pick a spot on the map, doesn't matter where it's at, what it takes to get there. 'Cause I wanna kiss you everywhere. Oh, I wanna kiss you everywhere. Oh, yeah. Sometimes if I'm feeling silly, I'll send that out to Dom before we sing it. It's very embarrassing for him.
Makes me feel real good, too.
Oh, gosh. So we stole Dominic away from another band, and it's been happy ever after ever since. Right?
It's been great, yeah.
Yeah. He's from, where are you from, Virginia Beach?
Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Yeah, but he was living in North Carolina, and it's like a 7-hour drive from where you were living, right? So we'd get back home from a long gig, driving wheel, take turns, you know. No tour bus yet, folks. Still in my 2002 Suburban, pulling a little 5x8 trailer, and it's good times. Let me tell you. You smell things that you should never have to smell for such long periods of time. It's ridiculous. But So we'd get home from a long trip, and he'd have to get in his car and then drive 7 hours to get home. Unbelievable. So he finally made the move to Nashville and bought him a house just recently. So welcome our newest resident to Nashville, Mr. Dominic McManus.
Yep. Glad to be there.
Okay, so I've probably sent this song out to you guys, the guys in the band before too. But I sent it out to myself too. I feel like I could really relate to this song when I heard it. One of my favorite entertainers and singers and guitar players and writers these days is Mr. Keith Urban. I like his stuff a lot. Great show, great performer, and just really kind of sets the bar up there for me to, if there's anybody you're going to emulate, people like him, like Brad Paisley, Garth Brooks, people that play and they write and they sing great and they put on great shows and stuff. I look up to those guys, and this is... Actually, Keith didn't even write this song, but gosh, it sounds like he did. Sarah Buxton wrote this song, I think. But this is our version of Stupid Boy. She was precious like a flower. She grew wild, wild, innocent. A perfect prayer in a desperate hour. She was everything beautiful and different. Stupid boy. You can't fence that in, stupid boy. It's like holding back the wind. She laid her heart and soul right in your hands. You stole her every dream and you crushed her plans. She never even knew she had a choice. That's what happens when the only voice she hears is telling her she can't. You stupid boy. What made you think you could take a life and just push it around? Yes, you built yourself up so high, you had to take her and break her down. Oh, she laid her heart and soul right in your hands. You stole her every dream and you crushed her plans. She never even knew she had a choice. That's what happens when the only voice she hears is telling her she can't. And you stupid boy, oh, you always had to be right. And now you lost the only thing that ever made you feel alive. Oh, yeah. Oh, she laid her heart and soul right in your hands. Yeah, you stole her every dream and you crushed her plans. You know you did. She never even knew she had a choice. And that's what happens when the only voice she hears is telling her she can't. You stupid boy. I'm the same old stupid boy. It took a while for her to figure out she could run, but when she did, she was long gone, long gone. All right, we got time for one more song, folks, and I think we're gonna. I don't know where's our merch table at? Oh, speakers are blocking my view. Could you have those moved over a little bit? Okay, great. Well, dang it, I've got 2 new songs I wanted to play tonight. And I don't know. Let's do Love and Eyes. Yeah. This is new. I wrote this with my new producer, Mr. Brett Beavers, and a friend of ours named Tony Martin. Tony demoed it a couple of weeks ago. We were out of town doing a gig, and then I went and sang it when I got back, and now they're in the studio mixing it this week, so I think I'll get a copy of it sometime next year. I'm just kidding. Probably Monday. But anyhow, come say hello on the break, y'all. We'll take like a 15, 20-minute intermission, and then we're going to come back and sing for you guys another 45 minutes, if that's okay with you guys. Is that all right? Okay. Make sure we're not scaring anybody off here, because the second part of our show, we do it like Hank the Third, you know. Our first set is all country songs, and the next set is heavy metal. I'm just kidding. I can't even play that fast. So anyhow, but yeah, please come say hello. They have some food and refreshments over there for you guys, so be sure and check out the little table over there and see some muffins. I like muffins. You got blueberry muffins over there? Oh, man. Huh? Cowboy cookies. Very nice. So we got cookies, looks like some coffee, maybe some tea and something, whatnot. So check that out. This is Lay Your Lovin' Eyes on Me. I bet all the girls back in your hometown must have had a whole lot to be jealous about, 'cause you light up any place you show up. I bet all the guys where you come from did whatever they could do to be the lucky one that you noticed. Bet you got a lot of roses. No telling how many broken hearts are back there now, wondering where you are. Of all the roads you could have chosen in this world to travel, girl, tell me how the wind blew you down my little stretch of gravel. Can't imagine what the chance would be. Ever lay your loving eyes on me. There had to be others all along the way who were sad to find out that you couldn't stay any longer. You had to move on, girl. Lucky for me, I was in the right place, but now I can see the reason I stayed. Of all the roads you could have chosen in this world to travel, girl, tell me how the wind blew you down my little stretch of gravel. Can't imagine what the chance would be. You'd ever lay your loving eyes on me. Oh, and I'm so glad you did. Call it fate or heaven sent. Of all the roads you could have chosen in this world to travel, girl, tell me how the wind blew you down my little stretch of gravel. Can't imagine what the chance would be. Ever lay your loving eyes on me. Lay your loving eyes on me. Thank y'all very much for sticking around. I'm just gonna play a few more songs for you here. This is another new one here for you. It's called You've Got Me. Take an 18-wheeler like my daddy used to drive, a dirt road and 2 bare feet in the middle of July. Dukes of Hazzard reruns on an old black and white TV. Throw it all together, mix it up, and you've got me. Light a bonfire with diesel on a power line road. Bury 2 4-wheelers out at 6 Mile Mud Hole. Let the sweetest thing you ever saw smash your heart to smithereens. Throw it all together, mix it up, and you've got me. A little blue sky and a summer rain makes my roots run deep. A little free and wild, pure and plain, somewhere in between. You got me. Girl, let's shift the gears and talk about you for a while. Tell me everything about whatever makes you smile. If it's a fishing hole, heart and soul, country ever after kind of thing. Baby, look no further, say the word and you've got me. A little blue sky and a summer rain makes my roots run deep. A little free and wild, pure and plain, somewhere in between. Yeah, you got me. Oh. A little blue sky and a summer rain makes my roots run deep. A little free and wild, pure and plain, somewhere in between. You got me. Yeah, you got me. Baby, you got me. Thank you. All right. Get low. You putting the banjo on for this one? This is one of my favorite cover songs that we do live. I think you guys will probably recognize it. Feel free to sing along with us if you know the words. There's a yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and the lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stump road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs, count the stars at a cool grass. almost over and the summer's coming, the days are getting long. I waited all season for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. It don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. We jump in the river and we cool ourselves in the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs, counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, it feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs, counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark. Thank you. Let's see. Don, do you remember the last time we played this song? This next song?
It's been a while, I think.
You might have to help me out.
Is this the shower curtain song?
The bathrobe song.
Can you unmute the acoustic and mute the banjo?
Shower curtain
454. Thank you, brother.
Some of my fans have affectionately dubbed this song the bathrobe song. Some call it Love Slave. The actual title is Whatever You Want. It's on my newer CD. It goes like this. Come on in, baby, got the water warmed up just right. Couple candles burning and already dim the lights. Well, now you can test the water with your little piggy toe. Don't mind me watching while you slip out of your robe. We ain't got no worries and we got nowhere to be tonight. Well, I can wash your cares away, make you forget about the day. I'll be your love slave, anything you wanna do. I like a heat wave, making our love brand new. Don't have to behave, we're all alone, me and you. It's a whatever you want rendezvous. Come on in the kitchen, babe, I cook us up something good. I'm not hungry either, but the invitation's understood. Well, we skip the main course and go straight to dessert. Open up some wine so we can quench our thirst. Serve it up right just like a five-star restaurant would. Chocolate covered or honey glazed, it's all just icing on the cake. I'll be your love slave, anything you wanna do. I like a heat wave, making our love brand new. Don't have to behave, we're all alone, me and you. It's a whatever you want rendezvous. the doors, hide the keys. We'll have some you and me therapy, yes indeed. I'll be your love slave. Anything you wanna do, I'd like a heat, babe. Making our love brand new, don't have to behave. We're all alone, me and you. Yeah, I'll be your love slave. Anything you wanna do, I'd like a heat wave. Making our love brand new, don't have to behave. We're all alone, me and you. It's a whatever you want rendezvous. Yeah, whatever you want, baby, whatever you want. You guys mind if we take another risk and play another brand new song? You guys cool with that? All right. This is pretty new still. One of the ones that guys that just demoed while I was out of town, and should get it back sometime this week, I think. Maybe next week after that. I got this idea. I was telling everybody in the car today on the way here. We do so many stupid things in the truck. I mean, you can't imagine. Seriously. Your worst and your best imagination. Couldn't think of these things. I don't know where they come up with it. But they kind of, they stick. They're like quotes from movies or something. They get done over and over and over and over. So every time somebody would say one of these things, I was always like, that one never gets old. Never gets old. Hey, never gets old. Hey. One of those kind of things. So it occurred to me one day, I was thinking about something somebody had said in the truck that day after we got home, because that's all I wanted to think about when I got back home after 8 hours in the truck, was everything we did in the truck on the way home that day. And it occurred to me that it was a great idea for a song. And in fact, a love song. So this is Never Gets Old. I hope y'all like it. Tuesday feels a lot like Monday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's all pretty much the same. They roll in to another weekend, and I'm thinking, why would I want it to change? Every day wake up even deeper in love, hearing hey good morning sunshine. Every sundown when the lights go out, it's always one more sweet kiss goodnight. Going through life with you by my side, having you to hold. Girl, it never gets old. When I look into those blue eyes, I can see my whole life. I never wanted to end. It's so good, girl, you know if I could, I would live it over and over again. Girl, it never gets old. Going through life with you by my side, having you to hold. Girl, it never gets old. Girl, it never gets old. Thank you. Thank you, Dom, for the idea.
You're welcome, Jason.
Earlier he goes, so we should probably discuss my my cut of that song. So the cut is the lesson learned. Sometimes the great song ideas walk right past you.
I'll take it.
It's a good one, man. So anyhow, when we play live, we like to play this next song after a ballad, and you know, we're usually in a more of a kind of a club setting or something. There's a dance floor, and you know, there's some people dancing and having a good time, and you know, it's difficult when people don't know who you are to get them to dance to your songs for some reason. It's like, okay, if you say, all right, folks, this song has the same beat as The Twist, or La Bamba, for instance. You know, like... What are the words to La Bamba? What are the words to La Bamba? I don't know them. That's all I got. So anyhow... So we dedicate this to those people who weren't dancing to the previous slow song, and we weren't expecting you guys to dance. But if anybody's feeling a little lonely tonight, this one's for you. It's called Love Life. 1, 2, 3. Smiling babies, kissing couples don't turn you on. If one red light drives you crazy, maybe you've been alone too long. Get a life, yeah, you need to get a love life. You need a long, slow dance on a warm summer night. From somebody with some candy lips, a little time down in paradise. You need to get a love life. Yeah. You've seen every Seinfeld rerun. Now your Friday night routine is feed the cat and order pizza and read last year's People magazine, then get a life. Hey, you need to get a love life. You need a long, slow dance on a warm summer night. Yeah, I think you need a kiss from somebody with some candy lips. A little time down in paradise. You need to get a love life. Yeah, I think you need a love life. Get one, Don. I mean a solo. Don't know who you think you're fooling while your ears are cooling. There's somebody out there tearing it up. Put the pretzels down, get your ass off the couch. Get you some. I'm talking about love, get a life. Yeah, you need to get a love life. You need a long, slow dance on a warm need to get a love light. So, what time do we play till? Does anybody know? 9:15? Okay, so we should probably... 11:15? Let's turn it into a casino gig. We played a lot of nights at the Ameristar Casino in St. Charles, Missouri, and Kansas City, Missouri, Vicksburg, Missouri. And they're 5 nights a week, 5 sets a night. So it's basically a work day at night. And, gosh, long gigs. Played every song we know those nights, all of them. So, I'm going to do something, it's one of my favorite old songs. And Dom's going to do a little singing on this song, too. It's kind of what we do live with this tune. Any Steve Miller Band fans out there? Very good. Well, you ready, Dom? Don't be scared.
I won't
You got to do more than just that one thing on the end there. We're gonna switch off here. I didn't warn him of this on the way here, so can you handle that?
think so. We'll see, bro.
Okay, dude. Some people call me the space cowboy. Oh yeah. Some call me the gangster love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak from the politics of love. Oh, people keeping on talking about me, baby. Yeah. They say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Don't you worry, no, don't you worry, sugar mama, 'cause I'm right here, right here, right here at home. Yeah, and I'm a picker, I'm a hitter, I'm a lover, I'm a sinner. Play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker, and I get my loving on the run. Ooh, ooh. You're the cutest thing I ever did see, and I really love your peaches, and I wanna shake your tree. Shake, shake. Love it, all the time. Ooh, yeah, baby, I shall show you a good time. I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I'm playing my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight joker. Said I wanna hurt no one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Surely you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps you are to me, baby. Surely you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, baby. Stir it up, oh baby, stir it up.
Pretty mama, stir it up. Oh, Jason, stir it up.
Damn. If you want to destroy my sweater, whoa, 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 this thread as I walk away, watch me unravel. I'll soon be naked, lying on the floor, I'll come undone. Does anybody know that song? It's a little band called Weezer. It was back in 7th grade for me there. Gosh, that was like 2 years ago. Come on, man, do one more. Do that one that Cassidy always does.
Wild thing, where you make my heart sing, where you make everything groovy. Whoop, 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 wild thing.
Now you're the cutest thing that I ever did see. I really love your peaches and I wanna shake your treat. Shake, shake. Love it, dovey, all the time. Now come on, baby, so show you a good time. I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, I'm a sinner. Playing my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Don't wanna hurt no one. Ooh, ooh. Usually, at the end of a show, when we do that song, depending on how much we've had to drink, of course, we'll see how high we can get with that little falsetto thing. See, whoever gets the highest note gets to punch the other one in the face after the show. Doesn't that sound fun?
Normally it's me punching him in the face.
Yeah, that's where the dimples come from, right? Those aren't dimples; those are dents. Nah, I'm just kidding. We cut up and have a good time. I got some great guys that play for me. Dom's with me for about 2 years, and my guitar player's been there for about 5 years. And got a couple of different guys that play for us off and on. But we have a lot of fun. We spend a lot of time out there on the road, so we kind of gotta make fun of ourselves and have a good time from time to time. And because the traveling, we feel like that's what we get paid to do. We get paid to drive ourselves to the gig and carry our stuff up on stage, set it up, and change the strings and clean the instruments and tear down at the end of the night. But the singing and the playing and the acting like goofballs, we do that part for free. That's all the other work around the actual singing that we get paid for. So, when we get paid. Anywho, only got time for like 2 more, so I feel I should probably play this song. This is on my CD as well. And like we said earlier, I just very recently signed with Warner Brothers. We were kind of in negotiations for a while, and from when we met and moved forward again and moved a little further forward. It took about 1.5 years almost before we got my deal done. And but I officially signed May 12th of this year, so I'm very proud of that. And I'm also proud of the fact that they love this song so much that I wrote, and it's on my other CD. It's gotten some radio play, and people have been very nice. A lot of nice stories I've gotten through MySpace and my email account, just asking for permission to use it in their wedding, or telling me they use it in their wedding, or their friend's going to use it in their wedding. And it's such a flattering and humbling thing to have happen to my song. So I'm very proud of it, and I'm very proud that I got to re-record it for my new record. It's called You're My Favorite. Like a melody that comes to me that I can't seem to shake. That book I've read a dozen times that still keeps me awake. That movie I've seen so much I know every single line. Of all the things that get me every time, you're my favorite, you're my best. You're the reason my heart jumps out of my chest. And you're my savior, you're my grace. You're the smile that I've been wearing on my face. You're my favorite. I've seen the perfect sunset paint the desert sky, a clear night on the ocean when the stars come alive, snow falling in Wyoming just in time for Christmas Day. Next to you they're just okay, 'cause you're my favorite, you're my best. You're the reason my heart jumps out of my chest. And you're my savior, you're my grace. You're the smile that I've been wearing on my face. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. You're my best. You're the reason my heart jumps out of my chest. And you're my savior, you're my grace. You're the smile that I've been wearing on my face. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. Thank you guys and girls. Appreciate it. I think there's got one of these stations around here plays that, don't they? Or do they? Is it Lexington? Is it you guys get Lexington radio stations over here? No? They're like, no, this is Paducah. That's a long ways from here. Is that a long ways away? Okay, never mind. Figured I brought it up. Moving on. Well, thank you guys so much for supporting the Backstage Pass music series. It's been a lot of fun. We appreciate you guys having us up here. And one of Gail's friends was telling us that she had John Michael Montgomery before he got big, then he had a hit, and then Vince Gill before he got big, then he had a hit, and then once they had their hits, that they couldn't afford to have them back. And I was like, that's crap. I love doing these kind of things. It's a lot of fun. So I hope we have several hits and still get to come back and do this a few more times for you guys. I love the setting. It's really, really cool place. It's a great school y'all have here. So, taking out with one of my idols, guy from Indiana, Mr. John Cougar Mellencamp. This is Lonely All Night. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Be sure and come by jasonjonesmusic.com if you get a chance. See ya. Calls me up and says, baby, it's a lonely all night. I don't know, I'm just so scared and lonely all at the same time. Nobody told us it was gonna work out this way. No, 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 no. Yes, I knew we'd work it out in the wrong way. It's a lonely night. Can I put my arms around you? It's a lonely night. Custom made for two lonely people like me and you. Radio playing softly, so sing this sad, sad song. Singing about standing in the shadows of love, and I guess it feels awfully alone. She said, I know exactly what it means. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a sad, sad, sad feeling when you're living on love's in between, but it's okay. It's a lonely all night. Can I put my arms around you? It's a lonely all night. Custom made for two lonely people like me and you. Me, baby, she calls everybody, baby. It's a lonely all night, but ain't they all? It's a lonely all night. Yeah, can I put my arms around you? It's a lonely all night. Guess I'm made for two lonely people like me and you. It's a lonely all night. Yeah, can I put my arms around you? It's a lonely all night. Custom made for two lonely people like me. Yeah, like me and you. Yeah, like me and you. Thank you guys. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. It's been a lot of fun. We hope to see you again. I'm Jason Jones, Mr. Dominic McManus. Y'all have a good night. Drive safe.